And I hear you were in a parade this year.
Yes, we were so fortunate that the weather was good this year. The Lions Club, the Kapamoe Lions Club, puts on a Christmas parade. And last year it was rained out, and so this year the weather was beautiful, and it was a very short parade. It was really nice because we had our cultural center representatives, not only our staff, but the United Japanese Society and the Rainbow Gakuen, or Hawaii Japanese School, and Keizu radio station. They all participated in the parade, along with there was a lion dance that led off the parade, and then the Ryukyu Goku Matsuri Daiko, they kind of finished off the parade. That's the taiko group, Okinawan taiko group.
Taiko drum.
Taiko drums. Mm-hmm. And then Santa was there in his outrigger canoe, and then kids from Kuhio Elementary and KCA Preschool. So it was a nice parade. It was short enough, so it wasn't, like
from where to where?
It was right from Kuhio Elementary down along Beretania to just past the Cultural Center and up Eisenberg Street. So it was really a short walk, and we handed out candy. And
who was in costume, kimono? Taiko drummers had probably had hoppy coats.
Yes, I don't know if anybody was in actual kimono, but we were all wearing hoppy coats.
Okay.
All of our tenants in our building, we had hoppy coats and Santa hats, of course, and tinsel lace. So we looked very festive.
I was in the Kamiki holiday parade, and it did rain.
Oh,
but that is a big parade, and it's very long. It goes from Chaminade clear up to Cocohead Avenue to the top of Kamiki.
Yeah, that's long. That's long for kids. I think it's short because of the little kids, and they were a loud and fun group. They were right behind us, and we could hear them singing and laughing. So it was very festive.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So we liked it. We love being part of that community. It's a very nice community.
How many members do you have?
We say about 5,000, so it's between 4,500 and 5,000, and we on the neighbor islands too, and even on the mainland. We have mostly on Oahu, I'd say, but neighbor islands and mainland.
That surprises me. I didn't think you would have that many. Now I'm thinking, who today is interested in preserving Japanese culture?
Oh, you'd be surprised. We have members. The age range from like 9 years old to probably 99.
9 months.
But I'd say people I send thank you letters out to people who will, who then I start contact with, and they have never been to maybe our events because they live on a neighbor island, and they might go to the neighbor island event that we have in conjunction with with the group on Maui, let's say, or Kauai, or in Kona. But they just say, we like what you do, we love your newsletter. We have this beautiful newsletter, Legacies, and they say, we just love to read it, to see what you're doing, and we appreciate everything that you do in the community and for the community. I think anyone interested in Japanese culture and the preservation, let's say, of Honolulu.
And you don't have to be Japanese?
Oh, not at all, not at all. You come to our festivals, even our kimono dressing, and you will see people from all different ethnic backgrounds, and I'm sure religions as well, just enjoying the day, and so it's.
Well, I'm really glad to hear that, because so many Japanese are out marrying these days. I've heard figures like 60, 70, 75% of the out marriage rate, and I would think that people might lose interest in their Japanese culture. They might be interested in their Irish mother's background instead. So it's good to see that somebody is keeping it alive.
Well, it's really fun because my husband is local. He's Scottish, of Scottish ancestry, and so I have gone to the Scottish festival they have at Kapiolani Park, so that I wanted to have some balance, not like focus everything on the Japanese side, but to have some balance and to show them the Scottish Highland dancing, and I think they were having the log toss, trying to recreate some of those activities that they have in Scotland, those the sports activities, traditional ones. And
we have 7 grandchildren, and I think they're all Hapa in one way or another. Scotch-Irish, a lot of Scotch-Irish, and a little Portuguese, Hawaiian, Korean in there too. So it's good to keep you know, an organization like yours going, but it must be difficult. I remember at one time the Cultural Center had financial problems with their mortgage.
Yes.
And you had some real heroes come to the fore.
Very true. That was back in 2002, and the center found itself in a situation where it was, you know, do we sell the building and move, you know, somewhere else, or do we try and save the building? And the community and many of the local, the banks and people who the Cultural Center owed quite a bit of money to, forgave the debt, and then the community to save the center rallied together and just, you know, received all the donations so that the center was debt free. And so now we've been in a very a solid financial position since then, and we're very pleased about that.
Well, I must congratulate you on that.
Well, thank you, but I wish I could take credit for it. But
well, you exert some leadership.
Thank you. I'd like to see it go forward now.
The state of Hawaii has appropriated funds for you in the past.
Yes, we were very fortunate. We received two grants in aid, and that was instrumental in helping us with an ailing, I mean, ready to go AC, you know, unit, 2 chillers, in fact, on each building. And as you can imagine, a building of that magnitude, the grand ballroom side and the office side, 2 separate ones.
2 separate buildings.
Yeah, and that was the total cost us was over $600,000, but the grant and aid really helped with that. That was about half of that, and then the other was for our roofing, which was, after so many years, you can imagine the leaks that started appearing on the lower floors because the weatherproofing was kind of deteriorating. And the city's been helpful too with their grants to support our big festivals every year, the Hawaii Tourism Authority.
Well, we're glad to help worthy organizations and keeping culture alive. But on the other hand, this year I don't think we'll have any money to give to many worthy organizations and social services. So we wish you a lot of luck, and we thank you for coming here today to tell us all about the Japanese Cultural Center.
Barbara, thank you. Really
Lenny, you're doing a wonderful job. Please keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Aloha.
Thank you, our staff.
Ganbatte.
And volunteers. Ganbarimasu.